Sanity is what we're hoping for. Virtual sanity.
What's up, VR fans? How the hell are you? Welcome to another episode of Brain Man Virtual Reality Reviews. And after last week's little adventure into Spidey World, I think I found a game that can take it to the next level, where you're not just stuck playing one level, where you can play multiple times, and it keeps sort of making it tougher and tougher. It's called To The Top. Now, every single week, I will review a game, and I also give some top tips, me as a neuroscientist and neuroformer, helping you to get your immersive experiences deeper, better, no matter whether you're using a PlayStation VR, HTC Vive, Oculus, one of the many available. There are some simple tips and tricks that can get you working better in your environment so that whatever kit you've got, you really feel like you're in those experiences. So without further ado, before I run out of space to stand on this ever-shrinking beach, let's head into virtual reality. And today we're going to play To The Top. What is To The Top, I hear you say? Well, it's a little bit like parkour if you're a superhero on a performance-enhancing drug. I saw Jacksepticeye try it a little while ago. And oh yeah, which reminds me, top of the morning to you, because I myself am an Irish citizen now. Come on, Brexit proof. Thank you, Granny. Yeah, so he did it with a wireless thing. I'm going to do it with a wire and see how much it impedes my progress. So, as you know, I'm speeding up my top tips. We're going to get through them super fast. Number one, virtual reality is thirsty work. Make sure you have a large amount of water to hand. Number two, sometimes water isn't enough. Some kind of stimulant's good. As this is a morning session, I'm on good old mocha. I love a cup of joe. Number three, make sure that you wear loose-fitting clothes, get your skin on show, because you do not want to be sweating from your forehead. It'll steam up your lenses. This one's particularly aggressive in the movement department, so we're gonna get a fan on to remove heat more efficiently. Speaking of movement, don't forget to create as big a space as you can. I know not everyone has such a big space as this, but please do move your furniture away and do room scale, because if you can move around more, the experience of any immersive environment is much, much better. Physically moving, not virtually moving by teleporting, but physically moving in space. Please, I beg you. And then number five is simply set a time limit of some description. For me, I try to avoid playing more than 1 hour every other day. I think that way it will keep my brain in good nick. It will mean as much as I love virtual reality, I won't be playing enough of it to lose touch with and interest in reality. Okay, so those are the top five done as quickly as I am capable of. I am a bit of a babbler. I can't hear anything, which reminds me that the visual part of this experience is a huge part of virtual reality, but the auditory part, the sounds are so critical to getting the full bang for your buck. Right. Let's see any no annoying screens have popped up back there. That's been plaguing me a little bit. That's weird. So we're gonna, hello, go home. Yeah, we're going home. Am I not going home? Okay, that's weird. Go home. I'll try the other navigation menu. To the top. Oh, when will they sort this user interface out? I find it really hard. It's weird, isn't it? I've been using this thing for a year and a half now. And just that recent apps menu screen in the Vive home. It's so hard to keep your hand still enough to not accidentally scroll up and down rather than click a given title. Minor complaint, but at least in the process of making that complaint, I realised that the screen had popped up, which is annoying. Right, so To The Top, yeah, it's kind of like hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour, I like it. So we're going to do some overhangs. Oh, and I love this. I'm actually going to use this in my own experiences, the first one I'm building. I love having the globe that you have to pick up and put on your head in order to get into another world. That's what the lab did. HTC Vive with Valve had the lab. It's still there. It's still very highly rated. I love it. I've done reviews on it. But it's the same process of moving from world to world by putting a goldfish ball on your head. Brilliant. So simple, so effective. Nice tune. What's this? Oh yeah, so if you touch this is like a base, and if you fall off, you'll come back to that spot. This sounds like Jessie B. Uh-oh, I've forgotten how to do it. Overhang. Do not leap or you will hit your head. Use hand over hand movement. Oh, okay, you have to be close enough. Oh. Oh yeah, 2 hands on that. Oh. Yes. You can do 1, 2 hand and then jump. A brilliant thing that you can do in virtual reality, but not in the real world. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, where am I going? I'm picking things up, presumably. Oh, no, I didn't mean to jump. Uh-oh. That was silly. Okay. Oh, it didn't take me long to get back, did it? No, stop. Just stop jumping. Okay. Overhanging. Aren't I supposed to be picking up some kind of orbs? No, maybe I'm just trying to complete the course as quickly as possible. Oh. Oh, too far. Okay. How do I not jump? With great difficulty. Oh wow, I'm a tiny person in someone's bedroom. Ah, there's a crystal I need to collect. And there is something I can grab onto. I wonder if I can... Oh, no. Oh! Uh-oh. Obviously that wasn't good. Okay, I'm just going to do it one-handed. La 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 la. Let go. Oh no. Oh. 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 Can I get out of jail? No. Okay, so. Oh, I had to commit suicide because there was no way out. Oh, that's a bit of a harsh decision. Harsh situation to find yourself in. Okay, this time I'm going to grab the floor, make no mistake. Oh, why? I need to learn how to stop accidentally. So I think as soon as you grab with 2 hands, you always come out of it with a jump. So I must remember that. Don't grab with 2 hands if you don't want to be jumping. This time I want to jump. Great tunes. I'm really enjoying the soundtrack. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Oh, grappling hook. What was that grappling hook? Grappling hook is the grip button. Oh. So if you, okay, if you squeeze either of the grip buttons and then pull the trigger, you shoot a grappling hook. And if you make contact, it drags you wherever you go. Don't know what happened there. Hello? Oh, it's all gone dark. What did I do? What did I do? That's very strange. I was going up there, wasn't I? I wonder if these sound like famous musicians. I wonder if they've got together to the top to make some bespoke tunes. Who does this remind me of? This reminds me. Tame Impala? Nah. Beach House? No, it's not. It's not squeaky enough. Should I try? No, I'm not going to try the grappling hook. I've had enough of going backwards. So grab the trigger, release the trigger only when you want to let go. Grab the trigger, release. Grab the trigger, release. Grab, release the other hand. Grab, release the other hand. Ooh. Ah. Nice crystal. Oh, this. What's this? Ah. Huh. Oh, so rather than letting go with, if you let go of the triggers with both hands, you jump. But if you let go of the triggers, you've got it with both hands, and you let go of one trigger, then when you let go of the other trigger, you just stand up. We're learning. I don't think the tail's a major impediment here. Yes. One, two. Whoa, whoa! Ah, the grappling hook saved my bacon. Finally figured it out. I'm really getting the hang of this. Like, I popped in here once just to sort of make sure I had the basics right. But I'm amazed by how quickly I feel like I kind of get it. I love the grappling hook. It's changed my life. Oh! The finish, quick! That's so slow. There we go. I don't think I'm going to win any prizes for speed, but that's not the point. Whee! Yes! 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Whew! This game is brilliant. This is a game I can imagine coming back to a lot. Like Beat Saber, Final Approach, where even after you've played it for a long time, I could imagine getting a hankering for this, particularly as it's so active. Virtual reality is going to make people fit, where flat pancake gaming made people fat. Oh, yeah. Consider me recharged. Next level, next level, next level. Grab the globe, stick it in your head. Ooh. Oh, wow, I haven't released the trigger yet. Oh, I'm definitely nicking this. You paint a picture of the world onto the inside of the sphere. And then you take it away and you're back in the room. Oh my God. And the music gets louder too. Music gets quieter. In my right ear, in my left ear. You see directional sound. It doesn't really sound like it's coming from behind. From above? From below? No, it's just quieter. But much stronger in the right ear. Much stronger in the left ear. Well done on the top. Oh, what happened? What's going on? Does it say I'm locked? Well, what the? Hang on. Oh, I've got 1 medal, and to get in here I need 3 medals. Well, that's all well and good, but hang on, I'm confused. So you're saying I can't progress until I've got 3 more medals? Geomes? 5 runs, 1 medal, 3 medals to progress. Oh, I pressed the top menu button. I went back a stage. Maybe I'll just try that again. I feel like if I reapproach it, it might make more sense. Okay. No, that's definitely saying. So it's sort of tempting me, saying main menu. I just play a different level. I talk about you. Looked like there were lots of other easies to play. Overhangs, 0 out of 5. Oracle, 0 out of 0. What? 1 out of 5. 0 out of 5. 0 out of 3. Okay, so let's go to this one. So presumably this one's not locked and I can go in there. Yeah. Oh, it's the same tune as before. Talk about you. It's quite nice the way you turn your wrist and then the screen comes up. I've seen, there's a wristwatch in Rec Room, but it's a bit fiddly. It's like nice that it's sort of rounded. Looks kind of cool. Options, restart level, main menu. Oh, was this? Hang on, 7 minutes. Earn me a medal. All right, I'll just try and go faster. Okay. Ooh. And this is very David Bowie-like. I saw an amazing BBC4 documentary on him. Did you realise he had loads of failures? It took him about 10 bands before he managed to get the fame that he craved so much. I'm not a big fan, really. I never have been. It's not my kind of music. But you've got to respect the guy for his style, But also his determination, I've realised now. He was completely determined to be famous, and he's a great lesson in, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Over and over again, he flopped. His albums just flopped, or he'd get a little bit of, even when the single did well, the album would do really badly. He was considered a write-off and someone who would never make it. And then he became huge. So that's why I'm still, ooh, that's a bit scary. How do I go backwards? Oh no, to the top. The clue's in the name. Yeah, that's why I'm persevering with my YouTube channel that no one watches. Because, who knows, in 5 years it might become something that's well regarded. It's not my fault if I don't have good marketing skills. Boom! That was quite fast, right? Oh. So you have to break 7 minutes, and you have to break 3 minutes, and then you have to do it in less than 50 seconds. That seems impossible. Can I go in here? Hello, Oracle. Yeah, so try again. Best things I've ever done in life were things that people said, nah, can't be done, or you'll never do that. And then I did it. And it wasn't always, there was a year or 5 years of people shaking their heads going, what is this guy doing? He's a dreamer. But I always get there in the end. And the fact is, I don't care if I absolutely don't want to become famous, but I don't care whether I get to great success, because the journey is the destination. The process of doing this stuff is hugely fun. That's why I use a crappy GoPro camera, and I use an iPhone normal headphones for my microphone, just to show that anyone can do it, especially now there's the Oculus Quest. A decent VR experience that doesn't mean 500 quid for this and then 2 grand for that. Now all you need is the headset for 500 quid, 400, 500 quid. It's absolutely amazing. And I've heard, I haven't tried it, I've heard that playing Beat Saber on it, for example, is just as good. I'm going to have to get one, because now that that's probably the thing that everyone's going to have, I've got to make games on it. And it's much easier to make games on it if you actually own it, rather than having to hire it out at college or whatever. Anyway, enough babble. Complete these challenges the first times you graduate to serving in the real world. Oh, right, so I'll become this is just training. For now, remember, this is just a simulation. Nothing can harm or affect you. Superbots come on a train so they can be called the location where you explore different trains and obstacles as you progress through your training. The Academy selects those with the highest potential. What a great idea. So this isn't just sort of idle play. This is an important, it's leading to something. It's leading to an important service in the world if you get good enough to be selected. So now I'm going to change my attitude. I'm going to get to the top in less than 50 seconds. Come on! Get it. 50 seconds. There's going to be a lot of grapple hooking, I guess. Okay.
Level start.
Oh, no, there is no. I'm not going to do it. No grappling hook on this level. Oh, you can do two at a time. Screwed it up at the end. Yay! Even though I whacked my knee with my hand. Luckily, I hit my hand with my knee, didn't hit the controller. I'm not paying another 120 quid. I've been, as you know, on one of my controllers, the analog button doesn't work as a joystick. It only works as a big fat button, which has caused me problems in the Gorn episode, for example. Hang on, why am I going in here to talk to this lady? Because I didn't listen to her first time? Oh, it's changed.
Supertop Academy welcomes you, pilot. This is a training program to test your skills and propensity in commanding one of the superbots that keeps our city safe.
Yes. Commanding a superbot. Got it. Okay. One more level. I'm going to show you one more thing. Maybe I can progress to the next thing now. Yeah! Slide unlocked. Let's check this out. Shorter episodes. People don't want to hit the fast forward button. They just want to see a nice manageable... Ooh, slides! Whoa! What a great fun! What great fun. Hang on. What's going on here? So I have to... Oh, what's happened? Ah. Oh! What's going on? Oh, well, I didn't really use much of that slide, did I? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it's a slide. So you can only grab the blue bits. I'm sure you've worked this out for yourself. Right, so you can grab that and then jump away from it, grab that. But you can't grab anything that's not blue. Hello, Shadow. Ah! And then, down the slide. Oh, I missed it like an idiot. I forgot you have to grab it. I thought you would just jump into it like Mario Brother. Oop. Woo! Now where? I came from there, did I? Oh, I'm annoyed I missed that crystal. Oh, okay, I guess I have to get on. Ah! Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah! Uh-oh. Whew. Oh, I get another chance to get this dude. Okay. Oh, that's what I was doing before. Wicked. God, it is much faster to jump than do these things one at a time. Oh, I need to start on top of it. I was trying to... Makes no physical sense doing what I was trying to do. Throwing myself over there from underneath, that's never going to happen. Oh no, I missed it! Oh, I'm glad I touched the what's it before. Can I go back to checkpoint? Oh yeah, the top menu button takes you back to the checkpoint. Right. Oh, what? No, I came down there, and I go this way. Yeah, you got... Oh no! I've got to be more accurate. Ouch! Right. More haste, less speed. No. Which way around is that? Less haste, more speed. Oh, I just about made it. No, I didn't make it. What am I doing wrong there? It's funny how I don't mind plummeting to the earth in this game. Maybe it's because the sound effects make it sound less horrible. Do I need a run up? Is that why it's not a sphere? Oh. Maybe it's because the music's so kind of upbeat, reassuring. Calm down. Okay, maybe it's about hand placement. Ah, I don't want to come down. One hand there. One hand there. Yeah, oh, I actually walked forward and that made the difference. Don't know whether that was my imagination, but that seemed to make a big difference. Woo! Ha ha! Uh-oh. Oh, I missed the what's it. Wow, this is getting really challenging. Okay, what am I doing here? Maybe you can jump off it. Can I? Oh, that's as good a place as any to finish off. So, I'm going to head back down to the beach, but obviously got to get organised in here. Time for the fast forward. That'll do. Wow. That was, dare I say it, even better than Spider-Man. Now, on the one hand, you could say, what are you talking about? Marvel Studios created an amazing thing. You saw it last week. But actually, whilst Spider-Man was beautiful, to the top takes the kind of maneuvers you can do as you fly through the air to a different level, in the sense of when you double hand click with both triggers, so your hands are on the blue areas, and then when you leap off, that sort of sense of, you know, vaulting, going over a gymnastic vault, the spring you get out of it is quite incredible, and the sense of flying and reaching and grappling and things moving by so fast that there's almost not enough time to react to what's going around. It's a good workout. It's a great example of a VR game that's going to make us fit, not fat. there was enough sort of between each level. When you unlock a new level, the stuff you get to do is exciting, you know. To begin with, you're just going like this, then you learn you can do the vaulting maneuver, then eventually you can start doing the grappling hook and you can start going down the chutes and so forth. One thing that's curious, and I'd love to know the answer to, I don't know, is how this particular game, To the Top, can make it not scary when you fall off and you're plummeting to the earth. I don't know if there's something about the speed of descent, but you know, I absolutely cracked my pants last week in Spider-Man when I fell from a height, because I really had the sense that it was happening for real. I don't know whether it is the sort of less realistic graphics that help to make you realise that although your eyes and ears, well, I didn't notice the ears, so I didn't notice the whooshing of air, but when you're falling into the top, maybe there's something about the sort of, animations, the way the buildings are rendered, it doesn't feel real, so you don't get too scared. Anyway, awesome game. I'd highly recommend it. I think that's one I'm going to keep coming back to again and again because, you know, I started playing in the morning with a cup of coffee, and by the end of it, I felt wide awake and ready to take on the day. So thanks very much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate you stopping by. If you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, that would help me, but I'm not expecting to become a famous YouTuber, so, you know, I don't really care whether you do or not. But it seems to be the done thing to implore the listeners, the watchers, please help me. I'll see you next week.
Much better. VR is amazing.